and it's, yeah, they'll get a fee for being here, and they're really excited to come down here. Lots of them have never played for Lion before, so that was a real plus point. Really kind of, they're just excited about the whole event.
And are there any age limits on anybody coming in, or can anybody come in?
Anybody can come down to the marquee. That's perfect. Younger people, obviously, with adults and things, that would be great. But yeah, I mean, tickets are all free. Just pop down. We'll sort you out when you get here.
And are you going to be back next year?
Yeah, we really hope to be back next year and develop it, be slightly more ambitious with the programming, maybe bring some bigger acts, a lot more local bands on show, showcase them, and really kind of just develop it steadily.
And there's a licensed bar in the marquee, and there's soft drinks and things like that as well?
Absolutely, full bar in there, soft drinks, everything. Yeah, there's some food behind the bar as well if anyone gets peckish. So.
Sounds good, sounds good. And
oh, stop looking for work.
He's a DJ. Are you actually playing the decks and that sort of stuff? Is that something in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're open to all that kind of thing, so we'd absolutely look to do that. Right now, though, Mikey's the resident DJ, so
oh, they got somebody good.
Well, we've also got the guys from Detour Scotland coming down today, so we're going to be doing various filming activity around the town centre. We're also going to take a band up on a gondola and do some filming up there, so it's pretty exciting. A lot going on. A lot
of good PR. And so you're the resident DJ and MC, are you as such?
Oh yeah, kind of by default, really.
You got the short straw.
Yeah. It's more really an iTunes playlist. I'm not a DJ.
Yeah, just like the one we got. Same one. There's always one of them up there as well.
What was that?
No, I was just saying how good our DJs.
The one you've got?
Our DJs.
Yeah. No, we use CDs. In the old days, we used vinyl.
Goodness.
In your days, it was wax cylinders.
Wax cylinders. So are you in bands yourself, or is this how you got involved?
Yeah, we used to be. We all come from a background as musicians and things, and moved into promoting and various other aspects of the industry. But yeah, we're all musicians as well, yeah, which helps.
I've been getting some good feedback. I know my daughter, she's 22 now, and she was sort of saying she's going to come down tonight because everybody's talking about it, so that's got to be good. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the response locally has been fantastic. You know, we've had a lot of support, really strong turnout. Everyone we're speaking to town seems to be really excited about it. It seems to be generating a little bit of a buzz, which is fantastic. And just the response has just been really overwhelmingly friendly and supportive. And I mean, we're also working with people from the local college, the UHI, which is great. The event students there have been volunteering and helping us out, so that's been a real benefit for us. You know, they've been great. Great stuff. So get themselves down here. 8 o'clock start.
Yeah, doors at 7 o'clock. First band will be on at 8. Free entry. Yeah, come down. It should be a great night.
I'm just thinking they've got the look of musicians.
Well, I thought they were. I saw the shoes.
Got the look.
The shoes gave it away.
No. I'm not talking about the
I was looking
no
at shoes
socks
working
on.
your way up. You see.
I'm looking at the bleary eye, going, really? Does this time of the day actually exist?
What, the unkempt look as well?
Yeah, it's not one unkempt look.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look. Older, younger. There you go.
Need to do soft focus, I think.
Yeah, listen, guys, thanks so much for coming along. Is this something you're going to plan on doing perhaps next year?
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, absolutely. We're really keen to develop it and try and grow it if we can in parallel with the trials event. It's just a really neat fit for us, and it's really worked. So
I know he asked that question earlier, so I didn't do it again.
Absolutely, yeah, we're absolutely aiming to kind of grow it and develop it and be back here next year with a lot more looking at local bands and maybe some bigger acts from further afield.
Some DJs that can play CDs and not iTunes.
Yeah.
No.
There you go. Yes, some really good DJs coming in.
Yeah.
Silence.
Excellent stuff.
You guys
are. We can do it.
Yeah.
Get me old double decks out. Be all right.
Sorry?
I'll get me double decks out.
Oh, don't. Look what happened last time. The police let you off that last time. We'll do it again. Okay, thanks so much for coming in, guys. Cheers, really appreciate that. Right, are you still there? Have you taken a sulk?
He's sulking.
You're sulking. Time-wise, we got about sort of 22 minutes left to go of this broadcast today. And then it's going to be... Hang on a minute. Look. I'm getting the
flirting going on between this.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that because that's the media, mate. Don't you know that, lovey?
Oh dear.
Hand him back this microphone. You give him the one that works.
The one that works.
Nice
got
one.
Somebody who's just popped in. Well, not popped in. He was actually.
Was he heading
facilities?
to a facility? Was he?
Yeah.
Track 1 or 2?
2, I think it was.
Well, it's up to you.
Track 2.
Is this the gentleman that popped the brolly over the?
Yes, indeed. I'll just ask him who he is.
Yeah, you can do that. I know who he is, and we. Yeah, but
Now,
the viewer.
Oh.
Telly Bob, viewer. Thank you.
There we go. Better now. Now, tell me, you are one of the traders here at the Parc Fermé at the 2011 Centenary of the Scottish Six Days. Tell me who you are.
I'm Nigel from Trials UK, Danny Leeds.
Now, you've come up for the whole week, I presume?
That's it, yeah, we're supporting all the riders. We've got the tyre service going on, just to help everybody out to hopefully get through the whole event.
Now, have you had a stand at the Scottish 6 Days trial before?
Yeah, it's our 4th year now.
And do you come up for the World Championships or the British Championships?
Yep, we try and support every big event we can do.
Now, tell us a bit about Trials UK. When did it start as a company?
We're about 5 years old now. So set up down in Leeds, but we're servicing the whole world with spares and parts and clothing.
Now, have you got any supported riders?
Yeah, we've got a couple of riders. We've got Sam Bucock, Sam Jennings, James Noble, and a few others.
Any girl riders?
We've got actually last year's British champion in the B class, Danielle Whittam. She's not riding today, but we support quite a few riders in our area.
Now, did you not support a girl who's related to the current British champion?
We did. Last year, Leander Dable, she rode for us in the British Championship. I think she came second. She's not riding this year because luckily she's just she's having a baby soon, so she's giving a year off.
She's actually quite a good competitor as a Leander, isn't she?
She's very good. Yeah, she's coming on leaps and bounds, and hopefully she'll start again next year.
So all the best with your efforts in the car park. As you said, you're doing the tyre changing and things like that. So all the best for that. Nigel from Trials UK.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, Nigel. Cheers. Now, we were supposed to be getting a call, aren't we?
Yeah, we were hoping. I haven't heard anything yet, and of course I'm not in connection with the individual, but we were hoping to get a call from America this week, so I don't know what's happened there. Hopefully it might happen before the end of the week.
Okay, now let's talk about the Michelin tyre that we're giving away every day to a featured rider.
Yeah, now yesterday the featured rider who had a very good performance was the girl competitor Emma Bristow on the Ossa. The winner of the Michelin Trial X-Lite for yesterday, the Wednesday run, is number 204. Now he's actually left for his daily run because obviously we were doing other things at the time, and that's Josh Brain from the Isle of Man riding a gas. He actually dropped 14 marks yesterday. He's in 42nd position. Cumulative total is 51. But he has been spotted on the course, and he had some really stonking rides yesterday. A lot of cleans in there, although he dropped 14 marks. It was a very good performance by Josh Brain of the Isle of Man, and he's doing all the British Championships rounds this year, so good luck to him. And we'll make sure that he gets his tyre when he comes in tonight to the Parc Fermé. That'll be handed over. Thank you very much to Michelin Competition Tyres, who are part sponsor of the Nevis Radio Outside broadcast here at the 100 years of the Scottish 6 Days Trial, one of the oldest motorsporting events in the UK.
Correct. Now we got rid of a beanie.
We got rid of a beanie to one of the riders.
We did indeed. He came up and said, "Never Radio's wonderful. Where do I get my beanie?"
Number 60.
Number 60.
So we've kept that for him.
No, he's gone away with it now.
Oh, he's got it.
He came back and he said,
"I
might need it
take
today."
It now, yeah.
I might need it today. You can never tell.
Well, that's his
and
beanie.
another couple went away as well. People came and said, "Never Radio's wonderful. Can I have my beanie?"
Yeah,
so give him a beanie. We've got 2 left now. Yes, I think have we still got one through the back there? You've got one there for Phyllis, yes.
Yeah, there's one reserved there.
One reserved there. Still not sign of my jacket then.
Oh, go on. Why not?
Yeah.
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 Yes, funnily enough there is now. In Scotland you're talking about? Yeah, in Scotland. It's not based in Fort William, but there is actually a facility that is now coming up for its 2nd year. It's going into its 2nd year about now, in fact, and that is the Bob McGregor Trials Academy down in Ayrshire. Now there should be information about that shortly on the Scottish ACU website. If you listen to the advert, it gives you the website address, www.sacu.co.uk. And the Bob McGregor Trials Academy was set up by one of the riders here this week, Ian Shanky of the Lanarkshire Club, and you can actually go there, and it is a facility for training riders as well, and the aims are to train riders from the very basic beginners, actually showing them how to ride a motorbike, never mind ride a trials bike, right up to guys who are looking at Scottish Championships and British Championships, and in the future hopefully international class riders from Scotland. So if you do live in Scotland, that facility is now available. And as I say, it's based down in Ayrshire. It's made use of an old quarry workings there, and it has full permission, and that's a place you can go and train safely.
Okay. Something else we should do. Can we have some backing music, young fella? Yep. Scores in the doors.
Top 10?
Yes, let's do scores in the
Okay,
doors.
people like to hear this.
Let's do the top 10 at 10,
Yeah,
and then
top 10.
afterwards,
Yeah.
let's do all the Scottish and local riders that we have
Local
there.
riders.
Yeah.
Certainly will. The top 10 in this year's Scottish 6 Days Trial 2011, the centenary edition. First, in lead position, wearing the yellow front number plate, is rider number 223, Dougie Lampkin. He's on 4 marks lost. In second position, it's James Dable. He has lost 6 marks so far. In third position, 4 times previous winner Graham Jarvis. He's on 7 marks. In fourth position, coming up, is Alex Wigg on the Sherco. He's on 8 marks down, as is Michael Brown in 5th position. In 6th position is local rider Gary MacDonald. He's on 8 marks lost. In 7th position, Ben Hemingway from Yorkshire on 12. In 8th position, Dan Thorpe on 13 marks lost. In 9th position, Ian Oustermull on 14. And in 10th position, James Lampkin, who's on 15 marks lost. Just before we move on to the local and Scottish riders, interesting fact, in 13th position is World Championship contender, a Monteza factory rider from Spain, Alfredo Gomez. Now, this is his very first Scottish 6 Days Trial, and he's been taken round, shown the ropes by former winner Amos Bilbao, who won in 2002. So that's just a little bit of extra information for you there.
Was this a fella entered due to a conversation that you had with him?
No.
No.
Alfredo Gomez is a factory rider.
Okay.
I do actually know him quite well, because riding in Spain quite a few times, I've got to know the Gomez family, and they're a good friend of mine, who has to do with the Pre-65 trial, the sponsorship of that.
Okay.
So this is his first time at the Scottish, and he's, for a first timer, he's doing extremely well. I think there's only ever been a winner of the Scottish 6 Days that was a first time attempt, and that was back in the late 40s by the late Hugh Viney of AGS fame. He actually, the first time he rode the Scottish, he won it.
Wow.
Which isn't bad going. Anyway,
okay, let's go carry on then.
Local riders, we've already had Gary MacDonald's score. He's lying in 6th position. Next down is Gavin Johnson from Inverness. He's in 69th position and 93 marks lost. Then we have Neil Dawson from Dunfermline in 78th position on 102. Ian McPhail from Barhead and near Glasgow is in 85th position on 105. Lee Shanky, son of the founder of the Bob McGregor Trials Academy, is in 105th position on 124 marks lost. In 107th position is local rider Kevin Dignan on 126. Then in 114th position is Duncan MacDonald, formerly from Mallaig, now living in Geneva. He's on 133 marks lost. Ian Shedden on the new OSA machine on position 120 is 135 marks down. Stuart Rocket from Glasgow is in 124th position on 143 marks lost. Grant Adamson, who we interviewed earlier from Newcastleton in the Scottish Borders, is in 136th position on 155 down. Alan MacDonald, the brother of Duncan MacDonald, originally from Mallaig, he's in position 139 on 156 marks lost. Murray Whittaker from the Bon Accord Club, he's from Stonehaven, in 154th position on 168 marks lost. Duncan Mitchell in 166th position on 183 marks lost. Then we have David Moffat from Inverness in 177th position on 190 marks lost. Peter Carmichael from Fort William is in 182nd position on 196 marks. George Noble from Skirling Biggar is in 185th position on 200 marks lost. Jamie Reid from Pennycook in Midlothian, 188th on 203 marks lost. Grant Reid from the Lanarkshire Club is in 198th position on 213, as is the same marks for Gordie Murray from Everton in 199th position. Then we have Ewan Campbell, 214th position on 226 marks. Lewis Bell from Gorebridge in 226th position on 240 marks lost. Frank Mackle from Tain in 227th position on 243. Ian Buckner from Bathgate, West Lothian in 236th position on 259 marks lost. Scott Gordon from Pathhead in Midlothian, 239th position, 270 down. Gary the Fish McLennan from downtown Fort William, 244th position on 289. Gavin Brown, 245th position on 294. Ian Shanky from Barhead, 249th position.